I'm trying to get this money together for this 5-bedroom house. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Today, dude? Hell yeah. Fucking skunks, dude? Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy.
Hell no.
No.
All right, so what we were talking about is like people who I try to get on this podcast sometimes, and they're like, "No, I don't know. I'm trying to get work, and I don't want people to, see the podcast, and maybe I say something that irritates somebody." And I'm just like, God, like that's a stressful way to live.
Right.
Won't you pull that microphone a little bit close? Yeah, get aggressive with that thing.
I don't like being, because I ain't got no money. I don't. My money going towards my house. I understand that. I mean, when you want to get in show business, it's not like they're looking for you anyway, Ricky Fontaine. I mean,
exactly.
You got picked up a long time ago, Pretty Ricky. You would have got. I mean, you can't be worried about what people think. Like, dude, if I do this podcast, say the wrong thing, I will never get to play President Bush in Homecoming 2025.
Right. I'll never get that Marvel role.
Deal, right? Who gives a shit?
God damn.
Maybe that podcast will help you get that deal, you dumbass.
And maybe just the podcast is more important than fucking playing a superhero in tights.
Ball squeezing. Sorry.
Ball squeezing.
Are we allowed? Are we allowed to cuss on these podcasts?
We're allowed to say whatever the fuck we want to say.
Oh wow. I never heard you drop the F-bomb. Wow. Hey.
Yeah, whatever the frack.
Frickin' frack.
Frickin' frack.
You know what?
Yeah, please tell me.
Can we? I want to talk about dating today.
All right, let's go into it.
We could.
I'm gonna pull up Daily Mail.
Okay, come on now.
But while you go in, I'll do that.
I met a wonderful person.
Okay.
And I've been knowing him for a long time.
Yeah.
And
what, 3 weeks? What?
I actually been knowing him since I was 15.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wow.
That's a perfect age.
That's a perfect. He was a teenager.
I'd say it's a ripe age.
That's a good.
We think we're gonna get
right. No, he was.
People are worried about saying shit.
No, I ain't worried about saying a damn thing. We was both kids. I mean, he grown now, but the funny thing about it is, I was comfortable. I was being myself. And, I'm learning how to be a ladies guy. I mean, I'm trying. Some ladies like to, be like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not like that. I'm with the flow. Like I'm gonna step in that dog shit, and I'm gonna keep going and clean it off on the sidewalk. But
wow,
yeah. But anyway,
I've never heard that reference.
I don't care. I mean, I'm rough.
I mean, that's respectful. Or respectable for sure.
So we were just talking, and I was saying all these bad words, and Lord, I ain't gonna say what he do for a living, but he is so opposite of how he acts. Right? He was like, Cody, I gotta show you the messages. Right. He was like, let's find alternative words for you to say. In his profession, he ain't got no business telling nobody to use alternative or nothing.
Really?
Well, I can't say what he does for a living, but it ain't.
You never throw his name out, so just tell me what type of work it is. Oh God. He's a rapper. Yeah, actually he raps. He does actually rap. Okay. That's not that crazy.
That's his profession now.
Okay.
But his profession before that, he was leading horses to water. A lot of horses out there. Man, a lot of horses.
And let's just say he didn't take care of the horses.
A couple of them call them stirred away. Yeah,
all right.
Well, yeah.
Okay, got it. So he's a pimp. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say that, but yeah.
You've known him since you were 15.
Oh yeah, he just.
This is starting out great, Grace.
This is great. I mean, he's a nice person, and it's just funny because he was like I'm gonna be honest with you, you're a little rough. Uh-huh. And when I look at him, he got all these chains on. I'm like looking like if anybody knew what you actually did. I mean, he talks like how you guys. You know how when you first find Jesus and you're like turning your life over to Christ and you're all nice, like, I'm not going to say those bad words. This is wrong. That's him. You need to change your profound language. We're going to find other ways for you to talk. And then the next day,
oh,
what the fuck you over there doing? And I'm looking like, oh, okay. Let's find alternatives for our niceness. But yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like, how we were raised?
Yeah.
What's this dog? Yeah.
Probably goes to something.
Isn't it interesting that like when like you remember going to church and like people people's testimony, just being I mean, oh my God. Talk about canceling yourself at church.
That was the best.
If people, that was the best. Every Sunday, a new person just giving a testimony, be like, I used to whore around, and they look at you crazy. I used to love it.
Did you think the Facebook video when the lady was talking about she used to suck balls?
No,
you had never seen that viral video when
was she confessing at church?
Yes, it was. She was at a black church.
Wow.
She said, I just want to give an honor to God. I was out there running the street, putting my mouth on everybody, licking balls. Everybody was like, what? And they took the mic. And
we had a guy.
God.
He died. His name was Johnny Smith.
Mr. Smith.
And Mr. Smith, God rest his soul. He was a pastor as well. He was like, he was an evangelist. And he would, every Sunday, like every time he would give his testimony, he would talk about how he used to just get in his truck at night, butt naked, driving through the town. And it's like, and then Jesus. And then I found the Lord. And it's like, oh my God, you needed therapy.
Wait.
You needed therapy. Jesus was just like a Band-Aid. like you needed therapy. That is what you needed. You're in a truck, butt naked, looking around Jones and Faraz.
Wait, what color?
That's okay.
What color was
We've
his
all got
hair?
our issues.
What color was his hair?
Probably black. It was black. He was a white guy.
Okay, what did he? Okay, who did he look like? George Strait or Randy Travis or anything? Was
he looked like, I kid you not. I'm blanking on the name. The gas attendant on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh wow,
What? Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle.
He looked like Gomer Pyle. I kid you not.
So basically,
that's him.
Oh wow. So he got asshole naked, got in his Ford truck.
His own truck.
And I could just hear him playing that Randy track. 3 wooden crosses
She's on the right side of the highway. Hey, honey, you want to ride?
Come on, sugar.
For Jesus?
Yeah.
We'll talk about Jesus as
I got that cassette tape.
You just sit right there on my Bible.
Yeah.
Just mosey on up on that Bible.
Holy Spirit, move. Whoa, sorry.
But no, it's like, you look back at some of those testimonies and you're like, oh my God, like that's people don't even want to talk about their past nowadays. Everybody wants to be straight and narrow. It's funny, like you go to some churches, nobody talks about their shit, and then you go to the church I grew up in, it's like everybody just like, I just want to tell you, I've been doing this my whole life.
Wow.
And you're like, oh Jesus.
Yes.
What isn't this God's good? You mean to tell me he keeps changing these people? You know? They keep finding the Lord and their whole lives change.
But you gotta understand why that's funny, because people don't know about Pentecostal religion.
Yeah.
There's different religions, and being in that type of church, it's like a movie in its own. So when you're telling these testimonies, you gotta understand why it's making me cry.
No, I do. I get it.
Because it's like people I wish people would go to a Presbyterian church just one time just to experience it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what is going on?
For sure.
It's hilarious. It's like that one cheerleader you went to school with, and you find out her mom was sleeping with the sheriff around town, and the football jock she's been screwing is her older brother.
Yeah.
That shit like that.
Yeah.
You've been screwing your brother, babe.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane, right?
Yes, it is.
It's like, it's but interesting to hear these people, confess their life. But like, if you did that now, it's like you get canceled.
What's up with this cancel culture? Who is these people? Are they just...
These are people who have been assholes their whole life, right?
Okay.
And then they feel empowered by some type of moral superiority. That's what it is.
Okay, may I ask a question? Are they regular people or are they like high-powered people? Because I really don't understand who are these culture.
I think it's both. I think once the culture becomes... Because like in the church, it's like that too, right? You have, the pastor, you have the family of the pastors, you have, people that work within the church, and then you have the people in the church, the members of the church. And you're always trying to prove yourself morally, right? You're trying to, because the pastor can't do anything wrong, right? Because he's not going to be your pastor, right? You're not going to listen to this guy.
No, of course
he's not going to be your shepherd when he can't even shepherd himself.
That's right.
And his own family, right? So you have to create this squeaky clean.
She probably ended up seeing them ghosts.
Squeaky clean persona, right? To keep your status, your moral superiority, right? Well, now it's infiltrated like Hollywood, which is like the last place to be saying, hey, I'm the standard for morality. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Isn't that strange?
It is.
But then people in Hollywood are like, no, like church people are dumb. And you're like, hold on, let me do this calculation right quick. You know that picture of Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover with that math equation going? Mm-hmm. That meme?
Yeah.
That's me every time like somebody in Hollywood like starts talking down about somebody for doing something
basically
crazy.
being hypocritical, basically.
Yeah, being a hypocrite.
Because I know y'all all probably thinking I'm living under a rock. Because when people start talking about this cancel culture stuff, okay, I'm going to just tell you my personality. You know it.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people. I don't give a damn about what nobody think. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. So somebody at work was like, if you ever be a comedian, they'll probably have cancel culture you. And I was looking into it and I said, so these people really be looking for people houses and contacting their jobs and doing all that? Is it that deep?
Yeah, I think it is. I think because people are petty. All it is petty shit. It's just petty people. But like all the best comedians that are like doing things like telling jokes that are quote unquote cancelable, their followings are going bigger. They've got more people following because people don't like that shit.
It's annoying.
Maybe some people do,
but it's annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to. No, I'm not even. No, I'm gonna say it. Now, fuck all that. Look, America. This is what's pissing me off. You got the right to do whatever you want to do. Okay.
Turn that mic a little bit towards you. We got to hear this speech.
No, I want to goddamn tell you right now. Okay. I'm not calling none of y'all asses a tree. I don't give a fuck. If we at work and you identifying as a tree, a rock, a bird, or an eagle, if your name was Jane when you walked in that motherfucker, you're going to be Jane when I leave. Because that shit is getting weird. Like, yeah, it is. I want to identify as a tree. Bitch, you at work. Pick that goddamn book up before they make a book out of your ass. Like, it's just, it's annoying because it's just like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't understand. I'm not trying to be mean, but what is that all about? People trying to identify as an object, or I don't understand. I really don't. It make me feel like I done stepped into the Twilight Zone. This motherfucker standing there like, I don't want you to call me Aaron anymore. I'm a tree. Wait, what? And then if you don't do it, you lose your job. Right. We have to let you go because you didn't identify Rachel as the appropriated object. She's a tree, not Rachel. You're going to have to go get unemployment now. Like, I lost my whole life for not calling you a tree. That's ridiculous. I guess I won't be working with people that think they're trees. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not. I'm not. Because think about it. What if they come in there with a gun and then they do something stupid? Yeah. Rachel the tree that was previously Rachel comes in with a semi-automatic. Why did you do it, Rachel? I don't know, because I'm a tree just blowing in the wind. She's out on bail. Psychotic behavior on the next Oprah. Like, come on. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Because it's like, you're leaving that wiggle room for people to do psychotic shit. Yeah. Think about it. You don't think that's just strange? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm probably going to get canceled, but I don't give a shit. Why do people want to identify as an object? Why?
I'd say a lot of insecurity, right? You don't see that you're valuable as yourself. Okay. And so you want to identify with something. And it's honestly, I don't even think it's the identifying with the tree or identifying with a gender. It's just identifying with some movement that has like meaning or kind of gives you some type of purpose. Because all these the different pronouns and stuff like that. If you meet these people, they're not the nicest, right? You have to be a little selfish to just be like, I am a this and this, and then call me by this all the time. You know what I mean? No, you're Rachel. What's your mama call you? That's the first thing I say. Rachel. Then you Rachel till I leave. Yeah. Rachel. You go be the tree, whatever you. Okay, that's just like, okay, speaking of people and objects, this YouTube documentary tickles the shit out of me. It's about people who are attracted to objects. Have you ever seen that? No. You never seen that? No. This one lady, God, she's married to the Eiffel Tower. They did different people. Yeah. This on YouTube, look it up. I swear. That lady was humping. One of them is a crossbow trainer, like a professional. A crossbow trainer. And a crossbow, whatever you want to call it, she's professional in it. Yeah. She makes love to her crossbow. Her boyfriend broke up with her because they had, these people are obsessed with making love with objects. Hold on. So he was banging his crossbow?
She was banging the crossbow, and he was like, "What? What about me?" And she was like, she starts crying. These people are so attracted to these objects, like. And one of the have you
seen dildos these days?
I didn't seen a power to the people one, a cross one. No, for real.
Everybody's little fetish just turn into a dildo. That's the business we got to make, Grace.
My favorite. Well, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I want to make a state of Texas.
I just want the state of Texas to fuck the shit out of me.
I want to go to Amarillo by morning. That's where I'm trying to go. Amarillo. You know how to get there, Jane? Oh my God, that would be.
That's pretty good.
Who can we get to pitch the commercial? Are you tired of loneliness? Anal Fishers got you down? We have the state of Texas Amarillo by morning special.
Yeah.
I would love that. Like, have a little Texas power. Woo-ha!
Texas power. Woo-ha! I think we could do it. I think that'd be a great product for us to sell for the podcast.
Oh, that could be an Easter combo.
Yeah, Easter's coming up.
And we got a man butt naked.
The Lord has risen.
That one.
You know what I mean?
Long dick style. No, you can't put that in there. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, so my favorite part in that object thing, the lady was kissing the front of a McDonald's and the dude was like, you need to move. And she tried to fight him. So all these people walking by and she tongue kissing the wall. You've never seen that? The whole movie is on YouTube.
No.
You have to watch it when you got time.
Wow, what's it called again? Objects?
Love
of objects?
I guess if you put in Google, put like women attracted to objects. That's how I found it actually looking at that movie Joaquin Phoenix was in called Her or She.
Yeah, right.
And it ended up popping up in that YouTube thing. And I said, that lady really humping the London Bridge? And they had to get a suicide squad. And they thought she was trying to kill herself. But she was up there dry humping the shit out that bridge. People were like, get down. She's like, I love it. And she was, and you just see her, people thinking she's trying to jump.
Yeah.
But she's like.
She's getting after it.
She's going after it, honey.
Wow.
I put her.
My dog is just so needy. She needs so much attention.
Y'all pissing her off.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey, so talk to me about this Kanye video.
What video?
Where he buries Pete Davis?
No.
Davidson?
He did. Well, he better stop doing that.
Do you know this?
No.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian is said to be furious over Kanye West's violent music video where he buries a claymation Pete Davidson alive.
Can I tell you something?
Please do.
That shit is propaganda. That shit ain't real. Because think about it. Who's really watching there? They don't have nothing to do. The show is over with.
What show?
The Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They don't have that show anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like Kanye, who the fuck wakes up in the morning and say, okay, I'm going after that Kanye album. They got to keep propaganda going. And I don't even think Pete Davidson is in. I don't think he's into. I think that's more Kanye and her doing that. Because that's not.
You think it's just. What you mean by propaganda is like fake?
Yeah, because
drama.
they have to keep. Because think about it, they have to make money.
They make money off of drama for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
You think that man really? You think somebody in their right mind gonna let you keep low key threatening them like that? Like,
well, Pete Davidson, he's a weak dude. Like when I see Pete Davidson, I don't see tough, right? But that's why so many women in Hollywood go after that now because they've been burned by so many egotistical.
Like the Brad Pitt and
right.
Angelina Jolie situation. Like I could tell you, like everybody's like, "Oh my God, he cheated on Jennifer Aniston." That was so. Well, she wasn't licking his balls. Why do you think he went to Angelina?
Right.
He wanted that sexual part of her.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, he could have had a family with her, with the other lady, and then I heard her breath stinks. I'm sorry, lady, but
Jennifer Aniston's breath stinks.
That coffee. They said she had bad coffee breath.
Wow.
To the point where Alec Baldwin refused to work with her until she brushed her teeth. I'm like, damn.
You know, that's probably the best thing Alec Baldwin's done in a while. Is put that stipulation in his contract.
No, Cody.
What? 2 North Carolina care workers are spared jail for starting Fight Club, which saw them film and share videos of elderly female dementia sufferers hitting and choking each other.
And guess what color they were? They weren't white.
They weren't white.
They were my color.
All right, let's go here. All right.
Jesus.
2 women accused of running a fight club at an assisted living residence in North Carolina are being spared jail time despite being convicted of encouraging dementia patients to fight and then filming the results. Police said that Marilyn, Latish McKee, 35, and Tanisha Deshawn Jordan, 28, were arrested in 2019 following a report in June of that year of elderly abuse at the Danby House in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. McKee pleaded guilty to 2 counts of assault on an individual with a disability, and Jordan pleaded guilty to 1 count of assault on an individual with a disability. They were suspended, sentence of 45 days in prison with 12 months of supervised probation. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, authorities said the 3 women were employees. Documents showed that McKee was accused of pushing a 73-year-old woman into her room, while Tyson and Jordan filmed the incident and did not intervene. The documents also revealed a second incident during which McKee, Tyson, and Jordan watched, encouraged, and videotaped the 73-year-old woman fighting with a 70-year-old woman. Investigators found that during the second incident, the elderly woman, both dementia patients, fought each other in a bedroom, hitting each other as the staffers looked on without trying to physically stop the altercation, according to this source. When one of the patients asked for help, a staffer, it's unclear which one, told her to stop screaming. Curse word. At some point during the fight, one of the elderly women began choking the other one. One of the staffers could be heard telling the woman to punch her in the face, while another staffer tells her coworker to film the fight and send her the video. Wow.
She looked like, oh my gosh.
She looks like she'd be
in a corner fighting.
Right. During the investigation, one of the staffers who was arrested allegedly told police that one of the elderly women was a pain in the butt, and that was why they had recorded the videos of the incidents.
What?
Okay. They're charged with 1 count of assaulting an individual with a disability. She was given a $1,500 unsecured bond. Tyson was arrested a day later on the same assault charge. She was eventually released from custody on a written promise to appear in court. McKee was arrested, blah, 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 blah. Danby has a 0 violence policy for the mistreatment of those in our care. Additional staff training and a more rigorous vetting process for all new and existing employees has been implemented. Okay, cool. So anyways, why didn't we think about this?
Because
getting the elderly to beat the shit out of each other?
I mean, if I wouldn't do a dementia one, I would get one with some sense. You know, they had
right.
them.
Yeah, but like you take one good jab and you've got dementia. You know, at that age, it's like you have one good fight in you. At that,
they was probably high off some pills or something. They probably was taking 8 pills. Because who just sit there and thinks, you know what, dude? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get Mr. Thompson that bit you, and the other one that talks to himself to fuck each other up, bro. So, like, no, seriously, get Mr. Thompson, get his teeth. We're going to have Fight Club tonight. All the dumb bitches had white T-shirts on, so you know they probably was filming the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Probably putting it on, because they all had matching T-shirts on. They all had braids.
Right.
Can you picture coming in, seeing your granny, that don't even know who you are, going head up with a lady in a wheelchair?
Oh, it's one of the most horrible things to think about.
Nana, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, Nana.
I don't know who you are. Are you Henrietta?
Are you Henrietta? Where are you? Where am I?
This happens to people. This is why y'all shouldn't have took corporal punishment out of the homes. Because if they would have got their ass whooped with a belt when they were younger, they wouldn't have been even doing stupid shit like that. Ass whoopings make a difference. I think ass whoopings it shapes your life.
It does, but then again, I feel like some people take advantage of beating the shit out of their kids.
Oh, yeah.
To where they turn into these women.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they don't.
Yeah, you think these women got beat as kids, like got disciplined, or they didn't?
No.
Yeah.
You think they did, Cody?
No.
I don't think they did.
I was just trying to play devil's advocate.
No, it's just because don't bring your little asses in it. Ass whippings don't help nothing. Let me tell you something. If you had some type of fear in something, you wouldn't do nothing stupid.
Yeah.
That's just a person that ain't got no fear of shit. Like, you're not afraid somebody gonna knock your ass out for making their mama and daddy fight. Mm-hmm. Like, if that would have been my mama, me and that bitch would have went head up through the door. It wouldn't have been no cop.
Right.
It wouldn't have been, but because people don't give a damn no more about nothing.
They really don't.
They don't.
It's fascinating, right?
Yeah, it's called.
They only actually care about Ukrainians fighting for their freedom. Fight for your freedom. We're with Ukraine. Give them all the guns. But we're against guns.
Wait.
I meant, and protect the borders of Ukraine because we should. Actually, fuck. Are we doing that here? We're not. I'm actually against that. Shit. Who am I?
They don't. Okay, I can't say something.
Isn't it funny? But like this whole Ukraine Russia thing is like really exposing people who are anti-border control and anti-gun.
Oh yeah,
and anti-nationalist because they get people out here get mad at conservatives for being like America first. right? And they're like on Instagram saying, "We're with Ukraine. Ukrainians fighting for Ukraine." It's like, what is nationalism? It's caring about your nation. And these people are willing to die for their country, and you're supporting it, but you don't support it when your fellow Americans also want to like fight for their country. And then they're like, "We got to fix the border at Ukraine and Russia because the Russians can come." It's like, right. That's what we were trying to do
in the first place
here, but then you didn't want to do it, and you got mad. And hold on, and then give them all the guns. We need to supply Ukraine with all the guns. And they're like, "But we don't want guns in America because I'm gonna go take a nap."
You know what?
What?
It's so funny how that old saying, make them eat pie, that pie in their face.
Right.
That's pie in their face right now.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know what? I don't mean to talk about it, but I used to keep up with Putin, and I used to, whatever his name is, I used to keep up with his ass. It's not funny because it's
that's
like,
hilarious.
I'm
you
like,
think he's cute though?
Nah, the shit.
Look at that. He
reminds me.
He's like a sad little puppy. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of women out there
that want to
that would be like, you know what?
I would date him.
I would date him
because I'm not saying it's hilarious. Well, that's hilarious to me. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at it, but the shit he used to do, like, it's not supposed to be funny to y'all, but it was funny to me. The first thing that caught my attention is he reminds me of an obnoxious big brother that will really fuck you up if nobody had control of him, right?
Right.
So he would used to tell people like, I don't want you in my area. I'm going to make sure you don't be in my area. So when people would come in this area, the first thing I ever seen him do something really jacked up, he invited his enemy to dinner and poisoned him. You don't remember that?
Putin did that?
Yeah, he used to poison anybody that would, like, he would tell them and then invite them, and they dumbasses would go and they would end up in the hospital sick as a dog.
That's hilarious. I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But
he used to have them
I believe it.
drug people. Like if somebody walking on the street, it'd be, look up all the crazy stuff he did. Like somebody.
He's ex-KGB.
Oh yeah, he ain't no joke. Like and he told them, "I'm coming for your gas, your natural resources, and your titanium."
Right, and your titanium.
And guess what? Boom. Woke up with that bomb on that ass. He said, "I told y'all." But he's one of them people. He do what he's saying. No one took him serious.
Right.
He said, "I'm coming for that titanium. Y'all gonna give it to me."
Y'all gonna give it to me.
And the crazy thing about it, people, I mean, I'm not trying to get too serious, but I'm gonna say this. All that shit y'all was talking about, we're anti-gun. Mm-hmm. And this is to the people that's watching. Guess what, dumbass? When that draft get ready,
right?
Who you think they coming for? They coming for your kids first, dumbass.
Yeah.
Selective services, dumbass. Oh, I didn't vote, dumbass. Where's Nikolai? In the draft, dumbass. They gonna come. They not, you know what I mean? Even if people did, but that's what people don't understand. Like, if it get too bad and those people over there can't handle it, all those people, I guarantee you, all them people that voted and was all this, they gonna get them kids first. I guarantee it.
Sure.
They're gonna be like, oh, little Randy, the varsity football player that has a scholarship.
Yeah.
Draft.
Well, I wonder if you know, in the worst case scenario, we have a draft. Mm-hmm. Wonder if they would take in vaccination as one of the factors on who gets drafted.
They're not gonna take the ones in jail, and they ain't gonna take the crackhead and the homeless. They're gonna take the ones.
Like, do you think they would be like, only if you're vaccinated can you be drafted, or
we're
gonna draft the unvaccinated?
You know what they're gonna do?
Who knows?
They're gonna take the vaccinated. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because they listened. Sure. Why would they take an unruly person? Well, you may not see it the way I'm seeing it.
Sure. No,
but why would they? Because they're already vaccinated. And I guess whatever experiments they're going to do over there to them people. Because just because we see stuff on TV, I'm not saying that's what's going down, but we don't really see what's going on over there. They could be dropping chemical shit over there. They probably just ain't showing it. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a test run for those who got vaccinated, right?
Right.
And they be like, okay, this wasn't what we thought. The unvaccinated, they're not going to even let the people know who didn't get vaccinated that they actually won.
Yeah.
I bet you they're going to get the ones who were vaccinated. They're not going to touch the unvaccinated because they know the ones who were unvaccinated, they basically survived.
Yeah, I agree. Does this fuck with you?
All the time.
These glasses?
Yes. You look like you going to fire some damn body. I don't like your conduct here.
I don't like it.
You have to go.
This here.
You have to get out.
My eyes just get crossed when I got a strong eye.
What?
It's another way of saying I got a weak ass eye too.
Really? What's
So
your vision?
I don't know. I don't know. But I just found out like a couple years ago that I've got one stronger eye than another. So it only fucks me when I'm looking at a screen and trying to read. So my cell phone or something like that. But check this out. Edward Scissorhands' house hits the market for $700K and comes stocked with movie memorabilia, including scissor gloves used by Johnny Depp.
Get out of here.
I want it.
Okay, you know, like the Nightmare from Elm Street, the part where the little boy had the playground.
Yeah.
The little boy who actually he grew up, he lives in San Bernardino. He has that. He bought that whole lot and took the set and put it at his house, and he ended up selling it.
Damn.
He got like maybe like $20 million or something for it because when Wes Craven passed away,
Right.
it went skyrocketed. He got a lot of money for it.
Wow.
So all the stuff from Nightmare from Elm Street, I forgot which one it was, but whenever the scene he was like in a playground, he was like a little kid or something.
Yeah.
He got all that too. It's so crazy. Like the houses that we see, you never know they have like movie memorabilia in it. That's what makes it worth more, actually.
Yeah. Jody and I, when Jody was in town, we went to the Michael Myers house in Pasadena.
I bet them people get tired of y'all behind them bushes.
Oh yeah.
There's another.
It's like it's so different now because it looked like it was on a street. It was a different type of street, and now it's kind of like they've changed it. They've like
he got tired. That's creepy.
It's weird, but like the house is still there.
Right.
It's just like the orientation is.
You know what? It's
strange.
probably people that probably moved there. Like, don't tell me there's somebody out there in front of our house again.
Right.
Like that is kind of creepy. Like you want to just.
Oh yeah, you know the bush in Halloween.
Yeah.
Where Michael Myers is standing behind the bush on the street.
Right. Is it still there?
It's still there.
Get the hell out!
And
of
we
here.
went and took pictures there.
I can imagine people looking at y'all like, "What the fuck?"
So what's funny is, yeah. So what's funny is like where the bush is. You know, he's like half in, half out of the bush.
Right.
On the ground, there's a foot place that's still like people are there all the time to where like they've dug a hole in the grass where a foot can be.
I'm so tired of that.
How tired do you think the people who own that house are?
They want to sell. They probably not gonna sell it, but they're gonna end up selling it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, oh, Cody, don't go out there today. We have another Michael Myers visitor out there. Don't talk to him. Don't look him in the eye.
Check this out. Dolly Parton hosts Academy of Country Music Awards in Las Vegas, where Kelly Clarkson will perform a tribute to the icon.
I want to go. Dolly, can I go?
Let's go.
I want to go. Can we go?
Dolly Parton?
Who would not? I
mean,
love
how do you get? I mean, it's Vegas. It's the Country Music Awards in Vegas, which is is that usually how they do it?
No, it's normally in Nashville. They
Right.
try to do it at the Ernest Tubb Museum or something like that. But you know, Dolly is trying to stay neutral because
she is. She doesn't play politically.
Because you know they took Dixie out of a lot of things, like the Dixie Chicks are not the Dixie Chicks anymore.
Right, yeah.
So it's called the Chicks, and you know hers was Dollywood, and it had a lot of.
Hold on, they're called the Chicks now.
They're not Dixie Chicks anymore.
Really?
That's just like who was it? Lady Antebellum.
Yeah.
They're called something else too.
No, they changed.
You didn't see all that?
I can't remember.
I said, you know what my name was supposed to be when I was born? I could picture what I would be going through right now. My name was supposed to be Mason.
Lady A, that's right.
My name was supposed to be Mason
God,
Dixon
guys.
Line. That was supposed to be my name. So picture what I would have been going through. You have to change your name.
Oh, get
swear
out
to
of
God,
here.
they
You
took
know,
Dixie and all that
you know what I
stuff.
mean, though? But like
I mean, hey.
come on. The fact that people...
Lady A, formerly known as Lady Antebellum.
Yeah. The fact that people don't want to like...
Acknowledge the Southern...
acknowledge like the Southern culture that we have and like the fact that we had a war. You know, it's just so weird to me.
Because, okay, well, since they're doing all that, this is what I don't understand. If we hate a certain culture of people for having slavery, then let's talk about why we don't hate Creole people, because they had slaves. Back when we had slavery, they had in New Orleans, they had the sugarcane plantation. What color do you think the people was out there picking sugarcane? Who you think owned them? Mixed people. Everybody was slaves to something. So if you want to hate one race, you got to hate them all. You can't just hate, white people. Since this is Dixie stuff, we got to take all that out of here. And that General Lee stuff, you got to take.
Yeah, and the fact that like one idea, slavery, and you're going to discredit the whole region, like half of your country, just because when they were fighting, it was obviously it was more than slavery, but slavery was a big factor. But like you're going to discredit everything else. That's like discrediting what they do with Thomas Jefferson or the founding fathers because they had slaves or they were misogynistic or something like that. They weren't perfect. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they weren't perfect. Are your parents perfect?
No.
No, they're not. But do you love them? You show up for Christmas every year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I want a new dad. No, sorry.
I'm canceling my father.
Somebody really is doing that right now. I guarantee you they're doing. I'm like, yo, like,
right.
It's getting too much. It's like,
and what's really funny is like the people who tell you that like you gotta care, like why don't you care about the whatever?
I wish somebody would ask me
minority group, whether it's a minority race or a minority sexual orientation or whatever, and then they have horrible relationships with their parents.
But can I say something to you?
It's like, yeah, I hate my mom. I hate my. So I'm like, huh? Why can't you build a bridge there?
Okay, well let me say something. Tell you something.
Yeah.
Because everybody at work, and I hope they watch this. The people at the front desk got mad at me because, you know, they young. They didn't grow up down south. Right. I said, y'all got to be one of the most stupidest motherfuckers in the whole world. And
they took that personally?
Oh, let me tell you why. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you why.
You must be one of the dumbest motherfuckers.
You stupid motherfucker.
God.
I'm going to tell you how mad, because this is how inconsiderate people are. Yeah. Okay? I asked them, have you ever been to Mississippi? Have you ever been to Alabama? Nah. Have you ever been to Arkansas? You probably, this is the thing a lot of people don't know. You can even watch the shit on YouTube. Yeah. There are certain parts of Mississippi that it is still like stuck whatever era they're in, right? Mm-hmm. Those people down there are so scared to say something. When people don't know, when they cause and stir up all these problems, they make it difficult for those people that got to live in those rural places. Yeah. And I said, all this shit everybody's doing, I said, are they down there protecting those people? Right. They ain't gonna take, you wanna know why they ain't gonna take their ass in there? Because they gonna get ran up out of there. And it was like, oh, that's inconsiderate. Because if they know that if they do this to people, we're gonna stand up for them people. Them people are not gonna come tell you, hey, my house got burned down, I lost my job. People need to be mindful. If you're gonna do something, make sure the whole community is protected, not just people. Right. You get what I'm saying? There's some people in Mississippi that's not gonna speak up. They're not. Right. And it's like, be careful what you do, because it has an effect on other people as well. Yeah. Yeah. If you're trying to fight for a cause, right? Mm-hmm. And when you're fighting for a cause, there's people in support of you on this side, and there are people that don't support you. Tell me, which way is better of like solving a problem? Making those people that disagree with you angry, or building a bridge and finding common ground above all else, and then through that relationship come to like a better understanding of the issue? Mm-hmm. Which one do you think's better? People, it's so easy for people to just like lampoon an opposing viewpoint and not realize that you're just infuriating these people even more. Thank you. And you're not making a case logically for them to like agree with you or find your opinions better or more truthful or better, more good. Right. But you're just infuriating them more, and you're going to make them dig their heels in even more. People don't get that. People just want to talk shit about somebody who disagrees with them, instead of being like, you can talk shit. You can be like, oh man, that's dumb. But then also, hey, I do want to I want to get to know why. Like you can do both. Mm-hmm. Don't just do one. Oh yeah. Just don't talk shit. Oh no. And this is the thing that tripped me out. I said, I'll bet any one of you hoes $1,000. Take your ass to Mississippi. Do you know it's people down there still picking cotton? How you think your funky ass got clothes? I said, there's no machine that's made that's actually picking that cotton. Do you know people still bale cotton? I didn't know that. Yes. Really? All in the Delta, yes. There's not a machine that goes and... Well, I know there's cotton fields, so... Yes, there's people still out there still sharecropping. When I go through Arkansas and... Yeah. And I don't know if I went through Mississippi when I drove out here. Yeah, because it's in Biloxi. But there's like people still chopping cotton. There's not a machine that's out there picking the cotton. There's people still baling. I know where I live, there's people that make 80 a day doing that. Right. Yeah. And just baling. So I'm like, people, you can't, I would say, because of all the chaos people are causing, go down there and interview them people and get it in real life, like what they going through. That's the people that's chopping cotton. They don't have an education. Yeah. They didn't go to school. That's their job right there. So it's like, picture being out in the field and you got to look over your shoulder and you watching people on TV causing all this shit. Yeah. And it's like, I feel bad for those people, because it's like, you're not offering a refuge. You're not going down there talking to the Klan. You're not down there making an understanding. Them people just, I'm not trying to bring it up, but people don't talk about the effects. There's always an action and there's a reaction when you do shit. Yeah. And I'm one of them people, when I go home, I see that shit with my own eyes, and it's like, did you even offer? I mean, I'm not saying it like that, but there are some people that will go burn a house down, but they're not going to put that on the news. Yeah, it's like you need to be chill. Like, you need to just... The people who are claiming that they're more woke
are very ignorant of what this expression of their wokeness will cause.
And it's like those people are still, I mean, I'm not saying that, but there are some people that don't like talking about it. They're like, look, I just want to mind my business. I know it's a touchy subject, but people don't talk about the reality.
They don't talk about it.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They just want to poke fun at people. And
I'm going to counsel them because they're talking about cotton. Where the fuck you think you get your clothes at? There's not a machine. There's no machine. Google a machine that picks cotton for people. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Is it one?
I don't know.
If it was, shit, they wouldn't be out there chopping cotton like crazy. There's a cotton gin, but there's no machine out there literally like a robot out there picking and digging those rolls for nobody.
Right.
So it's like people need to be mindful. Those country people still got to live. And I mean, hey, maybe that'll make people go down there and be like, damn, she's right. Let me be conscious and go see if these people need help.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do that. They want their attention. Oh, this is wrong. And da-da-da-da. We need reparations and da-da-da. Reparation your ass somewhere and sit down. Leave me alone. I don't want shit. I don't want nothing from nobody. I just want to go to work, be happy, be positive.
Right.
Love everybody. I don't want nobody in my face. Are you a Republican? Are you a Democrat? Are you with making America great again? Or are you just on our side? I'm like this. Get the fuck out of my face. Are you with getting the fuck out of my... It was annoying when I was at work because people would talk about politics.
Oh, all the time.
Oh, I mean, they would look at me. Oh, so you grew up in Arkansas? I even had my own people tell me, you're racist. You look at us. You think you're better than us. Duh. Because y'all dumb motherfucker. Look, no, I swear to God.
Duh.
They used to wonder why my bosses loved me at work. All my bosses did except one, right?
Right.
Or maybe two. And what happened was my boss did not have a problem with me, right? And they were like, why do they like you so much? I said, you ever saw yourself on camera? One bitch pulled out a whole 16-piece nail set. People were coming up to the desk. She's like some shit off of Mad TV. How you doing? You looking for who? Pulled out a whole nail set doing her nails. The other one pulled out a 12-piece chicken. I'm not bullshitting. Wow. This is all on camera. Fixing their hair weave. Yeah. Like some I swear to God.
Stupid shit.
And I'm looking like, bitch, did you really just pull out a 12-piece nail set? I swear, and this is not stereotyping. And I'm just looking, and I'm more embarrassed because it's like, you at work, be professional. Like, why are you doing a whole set of nails and you at work and pulling out boxes of chicken and this is a gym? You a 12-piece, 5-piece chicken set.
I don't know why people like me more.
You get all the attention. Bitch, you just
I ain't licking my fingers over here eating KFC.
I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
No, I believe you because I know those.
Doing
those
cocaine.
People.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I hope this person. Doing coke, did a whole bump and looked at me, eyes bloodshot red. Don't judge me.
Don't judge.
Nose was bleeding. I swear to God. Wait, your life is that.
You can take her out. She's been yelling for some reason.
Your life is that fucking rough.
Yeah.
All you doing is scanning the motherfucker in. He did a whole fucking line, right? He's like, don't fucking judge me, bitch. And his nose was... I said, you need some tissue. Oh, you know, fucking tissue. I've got eucalyptus. Then he squatted down on the floor. Tears was rolling down his eyes while his nose is bleeding. And he took all the mint eucalyptus things and his eyes started burning.
Oh,
and he's like, pour water on my arm. I swear, wait. They had to shut the front part of the gym. I was pouring water in his eyes. You fucking bitch. I was like, so I had to ask me in the office, why do I think he was acting sporadic like that? I said, he has muscle spasms. I don't know. I didn't.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can't. What can you say?
He did a whole line of coke. That bar part right there where you know where the stair is and there's a piece of bar laying across. He did a whole line. This.
Damn, no fucks.
And then he was like, I'm going to kill a ball later. Ah! Oh, man, motherfucker.
He said, I'm going to get a ball?
Yeah, he's going to do a kettleball. Yeah, and he's going to do a kettleball. And then look.
Kettleball?
A kettleball. He's going to do kettleball at work. Do the
what is it?
Kettleball. Wait, if I'm saying it right, the kettleball.
The kettlebell.
Whatever.
Got it.
And then wait, my favorite part was around Christmas, right? This is when I first started. God, forgive me for saying this. I'm sorry.
It's funny.
He was like, I'm going to tell you right now. We get off at 2:00 today. And I feel like fucking giving. I'm like, all right, well, what you give? This is before I even knew he did coke.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, what we giving? Like, we're giving away, like, I'm thinking we got candy and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, everybody's getting fucking coke. He was walking up to people, and people were actually literally doing lines. And a couple of them was like, I'm going to tell your boss. No, this is pearlescent. This is fish scale. I swear it's like the greatest. This one lady was like, I had that like a couple of weeks ago. Like, and then she took it and did a Celsius.
That's the best branding for Celsius, by the way.
I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Taking a bump and then taking a swig from Celsius.
When I mean that whole little area was high off coke and people was looking at me, I was looking. He was like, dude, we get off at 2:00. We're going to go fucking party. They all got in they all tried to squeeze in his little Camry. And then all they nose started bleeding because they wouldn't stop doing it.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, this is the best Christmas. I'm
so blessed.
I am. 'Tis the season. And then they left.
Thank you to our Lord and Savior.
And then when they came back the next day, they you know, you have to pay for that parking.
Right, yeah.
They owed like almost $60 for leaving their car there. I don't know where they went.
Stupid.
And they were still high.
Wow.
You know, that stuff keeps you up.
Right, yeah. I'm so glad I never went down the old cocaine route.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't bump it, but I've been through it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Keep you up all night?
I almost screwed a mailbox.
A mailbox? Damn. That's size, queen.
Look, I didn't, let me tell you. It went in places it wasn't supposed to.
I don't even know how you come back from saying I almost screwed a mailbox.
No, because that's, okay, you know how.
How are you actually going to
screw the mailbox? I don't know. I was attracted to it. I don't know. Let me tell you. I had a friend, and he does it a lot, and he put it in places he shouldn't have, because I wouldn't go stick the shit up my nose.
Right.
But I noticed I was getting high.
What?
I was getting high. You know, I like to drink stuff, so I would go to the restroom. He was putting the shit in my coffee. He was putting it in my I started ingesting it. So I started getting high. And
how'd you find that out?
Because I know how I am. I started like just too geeked. Like, picture how I'm geeked now, but it was on a 10.
Picture how I'm geeked now.
And I'm like asking him all these questions, and I noticed that our conversations was getting longer.
Yeah.
And then when I started noticing, because it doesn't, if you're not doing it like he's doing it, it was coming down, and I'm like, yo, I feel so tired.
Oh, okay. So you're feeling the come down.
And then when I would go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. Drink something else. Hour later, I just want to, and then I was like, yo, you drugging me. I said, are you drugging me? He's like, yeah, I just wanted you to get high with me. He was drugging me, and then I was enjoying it. I spent 4 days of my life in my house just thinking about my whole life, and I wanted to. I made a picture of a boat, and that shit was ugly. I swear, like, that was the best.
I think you said that to me.
Yeah, I did. I swear that was the best time of my life. Like, me and him planned a cruise on his credit card and didn't even go.
Wow. Bought the tickets and
all. Like, we did so much. What was the craziest thing we did?
I mean, that sounds about like the craziest thing I've never done.
I mean, and then and it was just because he was one of them people. Let me tell you a secret, y'all. If you do not do drugs and you know somebody who do this all day, they're gonna sneak that in your shit, because that's how they are. They don't want to be high by themselves.
Right, yeah,
and people like, oh, I wish they would. You're not gonna know. Yeah. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Your shit's not gonna taste, unless it has gas in it. You'll taste the gas.
Right. Yeah.
But I was gonna say that right there. I spent 4 days painting. I wrote a poem on my bathroom door. I'm not lying. I swear. And I found my inner self. I knew what I wanted to be. When I looked at him, I realized he was wearing fake teeth. Yeah, he ain't got no teeth. And he had the audacity to have a gold one in the Did I notice he had a dragon on? He's butt naked with a dragon on his back, and I'm just like,
oh my God.
And I'm like, this is what I want to be. I want to be with him for the rest of my life. And then when that high came down, and I looked at my whole house, I said, I would never be a coke addict. I would never do drugs. And this motherfucker was still butt naked with a bottle of Hennessy. I'm not going home. We started doing coke like that Sunday, and I swear, probably by that Thursday or Friday, when my landlord said, you're late on your rent, and I forgot to pay my rent.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, yo, holy shit, I've been high for 4 days. Swear, my house was clean, but I was like I didn't know I can draw. I even wrote Old Negro spirituals. He filmed me. I swear, I'm gonna get the video. He filmed me talking about shit that just did not make sense. I'm like, Christopher Columbus could possibly be my great uncle because my great grandmother was the first white woman on the Mayflower to file a domestic violence charge and have an interracial marriage after she told her husband, I'm not making no damn biscuits, and ran off with that Native American.
That kind of sounds like you every time you call me. I mean, I'm just saying.
But it was on a 10, and he was
Cody,
like, what the?
I finally found how we're related.
I did.
I know you did.
Cody is like my sixth cousin and something by my grandpa.
Yeah.
I swear, Cody. I was like,
look, I don't even need the facts. I know it's true.
It is, dude.
You know what I mean?
And y'all probably wondering how, dude, okay, I know I'm black. Okay, I got it. But all of my paternal great grandparents are white on all sides. And they were like, not to bring up slavery, but they were like big plantation owners. Like, and one of them
not to bring it up.
I had to, because my dad is old as shit. And it's like the thing that tickled me the most. I love you, Miss Clarabelle. Her name is Miss Clarabelle, and she's from North Carolina, and she is 96 years old, and we are fourth cousins. And she was like, honey, I've never known no colored people. You know, I have colored friends, but I don't have any colored cousins, and you popped up, and you're young. And I just want to know how'd you get there, hun? And I was like, hun, your great granddaddy is my great granddaddy. And there's a lot of us running. Come to find out, we share like a third great grandfather. And her second is my third or something weird like that, but we were closely related. And like all these older Southern women that are like halfway gone,
right,
are like trying to wonder,
fighting in these houses,
okay,
these old homes.
All right, like all right with Letitia and them.
Letitia in North Carolina, Winston-Salem.
Shout out to Letitia.
Got a fight club for the dementia patients.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, don't do drugs, y'all. But Cody, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably the most funnest time of my life. Now, will I do coke now? No, y'all put fentanyl and shit. I'm not doing it now. But back then,
right? Yeah,
that was
scary.
Like. But I'm telling you, it's like I'm not encouraging cocaine. But I had two types of cocaine that time I was doing it. I had that cut down shit and that pure shit. That pure shit will have you jumping like out your body. It's like a weird experience. But I was attracted to that mailbox. I'm like, when you leave, I'm gonna go talk to that mailbox. He's like, no, man, don't like that. Please don't do it. And like that banana outfit. That was his banana outfit. I took that from him.
Oh, okay.
He came over my house with a Colt 45 and some coke, and he had that all on his butt naked in the banana outfit. So that's why I wore that to work for the Halloween costume.
Okay, it all makes sense.
Yeah,
now.
It was his stuff. So I just put it on and wore it to work for Halloween. He was asshole naked in that thing. You gonna let me come over and fuck? Like, I'm like, yeah, come on. Like, why not? You got coke. Like, right, come on.
I became an artist last week.
Yeah, I bet a big ass dragon with one eye, a stick man riding him.
Oh my god!
It didn't even look like a dragon, like a shit turd with green in it. I thought it was a fucking dragon.
You trying to look hard like a Yakuza member?
Right.
Got a shitty artist to do
and
it.
I had put Elmer's glue and glitter and flinged it all on my wall.
You thought you were painting?
I swear to God, he was like,
you were Bob Ross in your apartment.
I swear he was like, babe, that is so beautiful. I got to get the video. I was like,
he's egging you on.
Yeah, he's like, babe, I know people in New York. I swear to God. I was like, really, Daddy? Really, Daddy? He's like, that's a fire ass dragon. And I was showing him the dragon that was on his back. Yeah. Because he got a dragon that runs all the way down to the crack of his ass. I don't know why he got that done. I was like, oh my God. And he was like, I swear to God. And then he started calling rant. And then my favorite part was, God forgive me for telling his business, but he would call his family at 3:00 in the morning. I'm sorry, I'm an adulteress. He called his wife. Oof. I'm not coming home from 8 days because my brother's kidney failing. Oh my God, we're hospital. Shut up. And he'll good.
He get right back to telling you, keep going. The head of this dragon is phenomenal.
Wait.
Start working on the tail, Grace. Get down there.
No, he'll call.
I could just see you butt naked as well.
I'm like, yeah, his brother. No,
flinging paint. Yeah, you think it's good?
He was recording it right. I gotta get it from him. I'm gonna call him today and get it from y'all.
Oh my God.
He had 2 phones.
Yeah.
And I guess he had to call his wife because he was at my house for some days.
Yeah.
And y'all like, why you married with a married man? I didn't give a fuck. He was my friend. I give a shit. And then he called her. Every time he would come stay with me, he would have an excuse. God forgive me on why he had to say. One excuse was, babe, hon, it's 4:00 in the morning. Where are you? My friend that's Navajo Indian. His leg got amputated at a powwow. I gotta be here for him. She believed him.
Wow.
Baby, I can't talk about it right now. We're praying. Brother Eagle's going to be fine. Just pray. I swear to God. Brother, no, honey. Shh. I'm going to hang up now. You going to pray for Brother Eagle? Yes. I'm going to pray for Brother Eagle. Click.
This is more of a story about how dumb she is.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't even gonna tell you.
I don't think you did anything wrong.
I was
She's the idiot here.
I remember when we went, God, we got caught one time, and he was like, this is my half-sister. I'm not lying.
Were you naked at the time? She believed it.
Because let me tell you, she had a one of them GPSs in the car. She got tired of him taking her car. We didn't know tracked the car.
Well, yeah.
So she come to my house.
He leaves her for 4 days.
She comes to our house. I'm in my house. We butt naked, oil paint, doing what we do.
Oil paint.
I don't know. She started like, I'm gonna call him Richard. Richard. He look out the window. He sees her coming in. He's like, okay, are you ready? I'm like, I'm ready for what? Are you ready for the most life-changing experience of your life? I'm like, hell fucking yeah. He's like, my wife's here. Bring her in. I'm asshole naked with Elmer's glue and glitter. Bullshit you not. He's filming everything. He's like, babe, look, you're gonna be on our TV show. Hey, babe, you're gonna be on our TV show. She's like, who the fuck are you? Grace, welcome to my house. That's my half sister. Yeah, it's my half brother. I love my brother, and I'm just buck naked.
Oh my God!
And she's like, are you okay? And I'm serious. She's just like, are you okay? Do you need me to call 911? No, not at all. No, I swear, when I go back on the tape he showed, I was like, whoa. So what happened was they were down there. She was crying. She's like, are you cheating on me? He's like, babe, you're not going to believe this. I was coming home to you. And she was out there needing help, needing a home. And we started talking. You know that DNA test you had me take and you took? She's there. Come to find out, she's my half-sister. And I had to embrace her. But she's naked. She's on drugs. Look at her. He showed her the dragon I did.
Right.
And she's profoundly disabled. Look at her. Look at her. Babe, you're right. I swear to God. She's like,
oh my God.
I could see a little Down syndrome going on. Little Down syndrome going on. And I was really high. I was like,
and you went full retard.
I was fucking gone, like zoned out off of coke. I was like, look at my dragon. It's like a big ass dookie turd with just glitter on. She's like, okay. Like she started talking to me like a patient. She was like, I remember a little bit of it, but when I saw the video, I'm like, how dumb could this woman be?
Wow. She
put a blanket over me. I'm like, it's hot because coke make you hot. I'm like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, stop, just go. And he was like, sister, I'm gonna come back, okay? He dropped her off. 1 hour later, he came back with some more.
Oh, God.
And she wrote me like a handwritten note. I got it at the house. Because you know how your mom gave me one?
Yeah.
I kept her hair. Keep God first, and I hope to see you at the family reunion. And bring your dragon picture. My life.
That might be the craziest cocaine story I've ever heard.
She came to my house. That's my brother. Wow. I get invited to Christmas parties still. Do you have to keep producing art just to like show up with like new shit, be like keeping that narrative going? I play profoundly disabled. Like, no, seriously. God forgive me. When he comes to get me, because I just do it for shits and giggles, I'm going to show you how I act. Y'all. Ready? Hey, how are you, Grace? Hey, Everything is hey. Hey. Do you like Jesus? Hey. Everything is hey.
That's a great way to play that.
And then if I have
just
to go
one
to the bathroom,
phrase.
I'll tap him. What, Grace? Hey. Oh, you need to go to the bathroom? Hey. Bathroom's that way. Hey. Everything. And then she'll talk to her friends. What's wrong with her? Oh, she's profoundly disabled. They're like, oh. Hey. Hey. Like everything's hey.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow. This one, like, I think you faking. Hey. Like that bitch knew I wasn't stupid. Hey. hey. She was like, oh, okay, I see. Because everyone knows he cheats on her.
Right.
With other people. I learned everything being there. And they try to tell her. She's like, no, that's his other cousin.
Right.
From the other side. And they're like, bitch, he ain't got that many cousins. Everybody's a cousin, a sister, somebody appendix got, but it was an excuse. And she believes it. And I'm just
and they've all got Down syndrome.
Yes. Profoundly disabled. That should be the show. Profoundly disabled.
Right.
With Richard.
with Richard.
I remember that one time he picked up a bunch of prostitutes and brought them to my house. Okay. And he told her they were some refugee bitches from Long Beach.
Refugees?
Yeah, he said they were some refugee bitches. But his dumb ass didn't understand that the job she does, she's obligated by law to call the police.
What kind of job does she have?
I don't want.
Government job?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So basically,
that was a dumb call on his account.
And she called it, and the police, they were some hookers. And they had to make sure they weren't really refugee hookers. So he got investigated for a while.
Dang. Richard.
And then she was like, I still believe they're refugees. They just probably are protecting them because they told me they were the ladies of the night. And I don't believe that, Richard. See how profoundly she is?
Yeah.
She just, she did not believe the cops. Like,
damn.
And she's still with him.
Yeah, like I said, this is more of a story about how dumb she is. Mm-hmm. But that is a crazy story. That's hilarious.
Hey.
Hey. I would have never gone that route, to be honest. I played a mentally handicapped person on stage once. Did I tell you this? It's called it's a play called The Diviners. And there's a preacher that comes into this town in the Midwest or something like that. Mm-hmm. And the town retard is who I played.
Simple Jack?
Simple Jack.
These head movies make my eyes rain.
and he was a diviner. So he would have like a stick, and he would just look for water.
Oh my God.
In the town. Well,
I ain't seen that since the cowboy movies.
The pastor came into town and he like befriended this mentally handicapped boy. And I think he eventually married his sister.
Oh my God.
The preacher married the mentally handicapped boy, sister. But I played that guy and I won an award.
Was it that profound?
You know what?
What's one of your lines?
Here's the thing. I had more than one word. So it wasn't as profound.
Let me see.
Shut
the fuck up.
This is how I played it.
God.
Okay?
Do it.
This is how I went.
No, let me not do it. Hold on.
The biggest part I had to do was relax my face.
Oh, God, don't do it.
I had to really relax. Like, that was the hardest part about the role for me. When I was going into the character, it was and then the slow movements of realization.
God, forgive.
So when he would ask me something, I would have to like count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Hey.
If I relaxed my face and moved slower and responded later, that's what did it for me.
Okay, wait a minute. Not to bring this up, but
Yeah.
I have to because it goes with what we're talking about.
Right.
Have you ever seen that documentary on YouTube about these women in England came up with a sexual handicap group? Like, these women are basically women of the night that get paid to sleep with handicapped people.
I've never seen this documentary.
And point being, the lady got England to it's like medical sex. And in one of the scenes,
Oh wow, that's
one of the scenes,
never heard that.
you can hear,
Hold on one second. Hey Courtney, Are you on the bike? Oh, God, scared me to death. I heard her huffing and puffing. Okay, keep going.
Now you got good ears. Point being, you couldn't hear them doing anything, but at one part, I think the boy mama was coming to pick him. This is grown. They grown.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to get my son. He's like, get the fuck out! For 10 minutes, you hear this boy, you got to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's fucked up. Like, they could have left that part out. They could have just, you could just zoom in on the room and let your imagination.
Yeah.
That was the longest scream.
Oh, man.
You're messing it up. You got to watch it.
Dang.
Not,
Bring that microphone a little closer to you.
I'm sorry. I don't. He told me, get the fuck out.
I never heard of that. Medical sex.
It's medical sex. Like, you could, because disabled people be horny. Like,
yeah, right.
Okay. One more.
Okay.
You ever heard of Roland Ray?
No.
Please look up Roland Ray. Put Roland Ray.
YouTube or what?
You could do YouTube. Put Roland Ray
Roland
Ray catches himself on fire.
Roland Ray Hartman?
Is that his name? No, it's ROLLING. The wheelchair dude. Rolling around. ROLLING. Ray, and sets himself on fire. Okay, yeah. Okay, watch that one.
This one?
Over to the right.
This one.
The middle one.
All right.
Not that one. Don't look at that's fucked up. I don't want to look at that. God forgive me. But look at the one that says Roland Ray is on fire. The one with Funky Dinevin on them right there in the middle.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, well, just listen to what they got to say. Because just...
Okay.
God forgive me. But he asked... God forgive me. They laughing.
Welcome back to TJIF with my favorite people in the world, Funky Dineva and Al Reynolds. Al, are you doing okay tonight? Here's a portion of the video he posted while receiving care.
Love y'all, and I want y'all to keep me in y'all prayers.
God forgive me.
If it wasn't for Kay, Mr. Scorpio, wasn't for him, I'd be dead right now.
Oh, that's so bad.
I didn't even want to come to work tonight. I died.
Because they're going to tell you how he caught himself on fire.
This is not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
It's not.
I don't know why I'm laughing. And I'm not laughing at Ray. I'm oh, God. And
we ain't shit, and we're not mature enough to do this story.
Did you say, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say if you are handicapped and burnt, can you park inside?
At this point, right.
Oh, wait.
So where's the video? What happened?
I think...
Are we not going to watch the video on this?
They go tell you what happened because I think by law they can't show how he did
People
it. But there is a
figured
video.
out yet how the wig caught fire. Did he roll past a candle, or was he smoking a cigarette? I mean,
because he can't move his arm.
I'm just
so the wig caught on fire, and when the wig was on fire because he can't move his hands, it set him on fire. The wig.
I mean, what in the Aquanet hell was going on?
They trying to figure out how he caught on fire.
This might be it.
I hope so. Not like
so he's a cross-dresser.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair that can't move his hands.
Oh no!
So when they try to figure out how he caught on fire, did he roll past a candle? Was he smoking a cigarette? Did someone
So there is no footage.
There is, but I can't find it. But they was trying to say they was putting up pictures from Hannibal. You know, when the dude in the wheelchair was glued to the wheelchair, they was trying to say that was him. Wrong.
Oh no, the guy from Hannibal.
Yeah. Because that's how he looked. That's what they said when they actually seen the video.
Hey, you know who that guy was?
Who?
In the movie?
Who was that? That was the guy who played Capote.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton?
Yeah. Edward Norton. Hannibal.
Excuse me. Edward Norton.
Dang, maybe I'm wrong.
He wasn't the one in the wheelchair. He was the detective.
Yeah,
Capote was the dude who played Capote, the one who killed himself was him.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't think that is true. Here we go.
This came out in 2001. I had.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, and it's still a good movie. Wow.
Gary Oldman. That's who it was.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. In Hannibal.
Oh.
Yep. See what I mean?
Oh.
That's the one you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey.
Mason Verger.
Oh, Lord.
Let's play this clip.
How did he end up at your house?
I invited him, of course.
Oh.
To my pied-à-terre. I came to the door in my nicest come-hither outfit. I was concerned he'd be afraid of me, but he didn't seem to be afraid of me. That's almost funny now. I showed him my toys, my new setup, among other things. It's a way you sort of hang yourself, but not really. Feels good while you are, well, you know. Anyway, he said, Mason,
would you like a papa?
and I said, would I? Wow. Once that kicked in, I was flying. He said, Mason, show me how you smile to gain the confidence of a child. I smiled. He said, oh, I see how you do it. The good doctor approached me with a piece of broken mirror. Try this.
Try peeling off your face.
Oh, wow.
He's feeding it to the dogs.
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh, I can still see it.
no. Hell no.
Try again. No,
Oh, he was feeding it to the. Get the fuck out.
That's entertainment. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It was a popper anyway. What did he give him?
I don't know what he gave him.
said,
Some
"You
type of
want a
drug, though,
Papa?"
right? But isn't that crazy?
Hell yeah.
That's a crazy movie, Hannibal.
Yeah.
You remember watching that?
Yes.
It's intense. Well, Grace, this has been a blast.
As always.
This is so much fun.
Cancel us right now.
Cancel us.
So I hate those two. They talk about racist things, profoundly disabled people, and cocaine.
It's so funny. Like, it's, I don't know. It's just funny.
You know what?
People's reactions nowadays are just hilarious to me.
We like to fight, so if y'all got a problem with us,
No.
man,
Grace, you and me.
come on now.
Oh,
The
shit.
police
This
would
is
have
the
to give us
ultimate
a
tag
popper.
team. This is like the Ultimate Warrior and
Yes.
Sting. When they, you know that they were tag team partners back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's how they started. They were tag team partners. Which one? What would you rather be?
The Iron Sheik.
You'd rather be the Iron Sheik?
Didn't they get fired for smoking crack and buying prostitutes and Vince McMahon? That's why they got, remember
that was like
Yeah,
the MO back then.
Because the Vince McMahon Sr. fired the Iron Sheik in them because that's when they started buying prostitutes and smoking crack on the lot.
That makes sense.
And it wasn't Junior. He fired them.
Right.
The other one wouldn't have cared. Junior wouldn't have gave a shit. He was like, look, as long as you come fight, I don't give a shit.
Right.
He's like, nobody's smoking crack and buying black hookers on my watch. And he said black hookers. He didn't just say hookers.
Really?
Black fucking
He
hookers.
said this?
Yes.
I want to see this.
Put like the
Black hookers.
Like I'm like, and you got man, see,
Man.
he went off and fired their ass. And I remember you never saw him again after that. Like they were off of wrestling, and I think it started being more Ric Flair and them. What? Kurt Angle says Vince McMahon believed he was a fetish.
He was a fetish
for black
for
women.
black women.
Yeah, that's probably why he said that back in the day. Shut up. It says Desi documentary.
Oh, it went to another link. That's
Oh.
interesting.
They want you to watch that Lucille Ball movie.
Right.
I'll probably watch it later.
I probably watch it later. That's crazy though.
That is. He didn't say nothing else. Groped women's breast in Where was he at when I was when I did the bill paid?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gave a shit. Like
Grope my ass.
Groped me. What the hell? I'm not going home. This is my home for the next 6 days.
That's funny.
Right here. Me and
Right
you,
here.
baby.
You just hang out.
You say right there.
I can take care of myself. Don't worry about me.
I mean,
I'll do your laundry.
I don't mean to be cruel. Like, someone be like, I'll never be a whore. But you'll sit there and be in a whole relationship with a man that never gave a fuck about you. Split a bill and live in an apartment with him and cry when he leaves you. And you're broke with a dry ass and a broken heart. As for me, if that opportunity came my way, I'm going to be a whore. I'm going to walk out with a big pocketbook and a smile and tears rolling down my eyes. I don't have to live this way anymore. My mouth, God. Thank you, God. And then I'll go find who I want to be with. How did you get your millions of dollars? I don't know.
Right.
You know? I mean, I don't understand it. I would never lay down and just sell my body. But you'll sell your tears. Your time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying like that, but I'm like,
yeah.
if you know you're going to date a douchebag and you know he's not going to be with you. If a rich man offers you something and it's just 5 minutes of your time, you can look back at that dragon I drew on the wall. You want a life like that? Like, no, you don't. I don't even like the way it wasn't even a dragon. I swear, it's like the mistakes I made. I wish I could go back. God, and I'm like, do you know how many? I mean, I'm not trying to glorify being a whore.
Sure.
But I had a friend. I'm going to say his name. I don't give a shit. Bob Eubanks was in love with my friend, okay?
Okay. Don't know who that is.
Bob Eubanks? Put in Bob Eubanks. Do you know who it is? The Bob Eubanks.
The actor.
There you go. Was in love.
Okay.
With my friend. You know how much he's worth? Wouldn't even sit down. All he wanted was to have a sandwich with the bitch. Right. He wasn't going to screw her or nothing.
Yeah.
You think she went?
No.
She went with fucking Zach up the street and he blacked her eye. And then when she saw him, like, he didn't even want to speak to her.
Right.
And she's like, Bob is my friend. No, bitch. Bob offered you a sandwich.
Right.
You took a black eye over a sandwich. Now you're crying because she was. It's like, I hate to say it. You can't sit out there and throw to the universe, oh God, I wish I had money. I wish I was rich. And Bob fucking Eubanks walks up and just offers you a sandwich. And you know where that sandwich is going to take you.
Yeah.
It's going to take you to what the fuck you wanted. But no. Zach's taking me riding in his goddamn Enterprise rental car. He's getting a Corvette for the weekend. But all you had to do was probably just do it in a dark alley with him somewhere and could have still enjoyed your weekend with Zach. You can't throw to the universe you want money. It's like, and then it comes in a strange way.
Right.
You ever just see
and
those
you don't take it.
And you don't take it. It's like, I wonder why all those pretty girls, like, that's just like, okay. I was talking about a Dubai situation with people.
Yeah.
And people don't pay attention to why everybody goes to Dubai.
Right.
I know why they go to Dubai. They taking them bitches over there. So it's like when you see all these young women with all these nice things, they're not getting those nice things because they're smart. There you go. Bob Eubanks and other men pay for those services. It's not like, so women, quit saying you want to be rich, because when that rich man comes to you, you're not going to know, I have morals. Yeah, bitch. And you got bills and an $80,000 student loan debt. Figure it out.
Right.
And you work at Costco's. Figure it out. What the fuck? My soul's not for sale, but Ryan, that blacked my eye. We're going to get through this with prayer. You dumb bitch.
Right.
I'm going to get through it. Hey, Bob. I even asked Bob. And I even sucked my stomach in. I was like, hey, I want a sandwich. He was like, nah, I ain't giving nobody no sandwiches right now.
Damn it.
I said, Bob, call me when. He's like, you funny. I'm like, yeah, but you. So you call me when you need some friendship. He never called me neither.
Dang.
That's funny. He was just like, he was so sad. He's like, I don't want to give anybody a sandwich.
Oh.
I said, I'll make a damn good sandwich. I put a little mustard. But it's funny because it's like.
He pulled out that boat picture.
Okay.
Have you seen my art?
Mm-hmm. That dragon.
Yeah.
I was really trying to mimic that dragon that was on his back, and it looked nothing like it. Babe, God, he started crying. No, I remember. I gotta get the video, and I started crying, and I'm like, I swear, no, for real, no. And I was like, I'm about to start crying because that's just weird. It's just like, I was like, you are the best. I remember word for word. I was like, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, you came in my house, you got me glued. And he's like, it's okay, babe. We got each other. It's like, I knew when I got this Coke today, we was going. He showed me that whole thing because he keeps it in his phone, and he'll sit there and watch it, and I'm dying laughing like nobody's gonna ever believe. And when my landlord came to get my rent, he was like, "What the fuck?" He was pissed. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" Like because he don't want to fix nothing, he don't want to paint nothing. Right. He's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're going through, but this shit's got to stop, man. I don't want to see this shit ever again." I'm like, "Dude, it's art." Yeah. It's a dragon like on his back. Right. My landlord was like, "Man, something is really wrong with you." And then
you said, "Hey."
Hey. I sure did. He was like, "Hey." But point being, I had fun with Richard. Richard is like, that's the dating thing. It's like you got to have a mood for Richard. Richard is like, I don't have nothing else to do. Because he stayed with me for a whole month. And every whole month once. And it was like, wow. I'm like, okay, Richard. You got to go home. Like,
wow. Mm-hmm. Eventually, you've got to leave.
He was paying my bills, too. I was like, okay, I ain't got to worry about nothing for a month. But I'm like, then I started feeling bad, like, damn. Yeah. I haven't seen Richard in a long time.
It's probably a good thing.
Richard popped up at that club next door. They was having reggae night, and he saw me.
Yeah.
And he had some prostitutes with him.
Wow, okay.
And guess who dropped him off?
His wife.
His wife. Those are his cousins. Hey. Hey. She was like, how you been? I'm like,
oh, my God.
Yeah, but that's
Well, Grace, this was fun.
Always.
Hell no. The fucking Cubs? Dude? Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude? For fucking working? Hell no. But banana bread? I fucking work.
Give me some banana bread.
I love banana bread, actually.